moving into the last section, and we'll wrap this up, is, how will this likely make you feel? And there's a little bit of overlap here as we talk about this, but primarily what I'm talking about is the spiritual and kind of emotional feeling that comes from a disciplined, fasted execution. I'm just going to tell you, it is, for me, it is confidence, it is clarity, it is simplicity, it is a multiplier of my effort, and it's a compounding effect where, like a flywheel, that's the word I was looking for, like a flywheel. I still put forth effort, but it's like I'm just touching it and moving it. In the beginning, it takes a lot of force, of change. But once that flywheel gets going, and guess what? I can take my hand off it a little bit. I was just at Disney for a week. I was far from perfect. And then we get back 5-6 days later. I put my hand right back on it, start moving it a little bit again. And here, I'm 3 days back. I'm right back.
Yeah. I mean, we're coming off the holidays. I think I only gained 2 pounds total before.
Unreal.
I would have done serious damage, 5
Well,
to
who
10
knows?
pounds.
For many years, it was who knows, because it didn't matter. You weren't tracking it.
Exactly. But then you just slip right into, New Year's resolutions with, I've already established a great lifestyle and habit for myself. So now it's just maintaining that flywheel, just keeping that going and not getting off track, keeping that discipline.
I think as I finish up this thought and put a bow on it, for me personally, figuring out how powerful a fasted lifestyle was for me to achieve freedom there, it has given me a unique insight that being disciplined in the things that are most important allow me to achieve freedom in the things that are most important.
I love that.
And you alluded to or said that we intuitively we feel like discipline and freedom are on opposite ends of the spectrum, but in reality they are connected, and the lack of freedom and discipline equals chaos and complexity.
That's right.
Wherever there's complexity in my life, it's because it either doesn't matter and I'm not actually paying any attention to it, or it is something that matters and I haven't applied the discipline yet. But every area where I've committed to being disciplined, I'm experiencing the downstream freedom.
Yeah.
It's very counterintuitive, and it requires a transition and an adaptation, getting that flywheel going. But if someone could take anything away from this episode, and I never can create another piece of content, it would be figure out what's most important to you and commit to yourself that the results are worth it. And there is no way to get the result without being disciplined towards the things that will map you there.
Yeah.
And be patient, be gracious, be kind to yourself, be curious. That's what I would say.
And never give up.
Never. And you would be well served to find a couple, at least one person who can encourage you, who has your best interest in mind.
Yeah.
They're not trying to sell you something.
Yeah.